So, Miss Venezuela, how has your experience been so far getting to New Orleans?
It's been great. Firstly, I'm glad to see you again and now finally meet you in person. But I gotta say that this experience is being incredible. I've learned a lot in just a few days. Today is our day 5, our 5th day. And this is the first time I'm competing internationally. It was also the first time nationally, but there are different ways of pageant, you know, a pageant system. And this is great. I mean, it's so challenging, but I'm feeling absolutely incredible.
What's the biggest challenge and what is the best thing that you've learned so far?
Well, in my case, the biggest challenge has been getting ready by myself, but it's a challenge that I like to face, you know, because I got prepared for that during this whole year. But now it's the first time I need to do it constantly. Fix myself and get my hair done and think about all the outfits and the hairstyles done. Apart from that, when you arrive to the activity, I disconnect myself from everything else, and it's like I'm ready to face the day, you know? But I need to wake up super early because I am learning how to manage my times. I'm learning how many hours it takes me to be ready, so I want to be always in time, ready for anything we need to do during the day. So it's been hard, let's say, but it's been, you know, satisfaction also. It brings a lot of satisfaction.
So how have the girls been to each other? What's the vibe amongst you guys?
I gotta confess that has surprised me a lot because it's been incredible. I already expected it, you know, like to be super fun and natural, but it's been even more than what I imagined.
Getting
along, also because you remember the project Voices Across the Universe?
Oh yes.
I talked to 21 of my Miss Universe sisters, and as soon as we met personally, it was like just getting to see again someone you already knew. And that's been wow. In that moment when I remember I say hi to India, and we got like a big hug, super powerful.
Because you feel like you know them already somewhat.
Exactly. We feel like we already met each other, and I think that's changing completely the way we approach this experience.
What is your mindset coming here? You're always one of the top picks. You know, you've been preparing for this, and how do you feel about your chances?
Well, I'm feeling just like the first time I started to dream about Miss Universe, you know, like full of faith, full of illusion. I'm more confident now because I know I've been prepared during more than a year. It's not easy because we are surrounded by beautiful women, and along the way, as I tell you, I'm like understanding how everything works. But that makes me also feel amazed with myself because it's like I'm challenging a new thing and talking like about that adaptability that I always like to rescue. It's the time to put it on practice. So that's amazing. I'm feeling pretty good and full of faith and confidence.
How you had with Paula Sugar? Do you think they're looking for a different kind of woman now, or?
I think the root of Miss Universe has always been the same, a powerful and confident woman, and it just keeps evolving on time. But I do believe that that's still, you know, like the DNA of the contest, because that's what they want to show to the world. A woman that talks and speaks with confidence, but that is also capable of taking action, in fact, to make all those words become a reality.
How much pressure do you get from your country, being such a beauty pageant nation, Venezuela?
You know, that has also impressed me a lot, and I'm super grateful for that because I have not felt any pressure by them. I have felt a lot of support, and anytime I go into my social media, even if I try to disconnect sometimes, whenever I post something, whenever I get to read the comments, I just see love around. And it's also about that, you know, also focusing your mind on what you want to see, what you want to read, because there are always going to be lots of comments, but I always take the best out of everything I see.
And what can you tell me? I'm sure you've met Celeste Cortesia, Miss Philippines.
Yes, she's amazing. She's so beautiful. She's so kind. We have shared some spaces, like in meeting halls, waiting for the interviews. We were together the other day while we waited for an important interview, and we have been talking a lot. That with her happened the same that I was telling you about the Voices Across the Universe meeting, you know, we already met. So as soon as we saw each other, it was like, hey girl, how are you? We even called each other like, hey babe, how you doing? So there's a real relationship already built.
Yeah. How do you feel about being a favorite of most pageant sites?
Well, I always said that I really believe that's just a consequence of all the work and the preparation that they have seen, and that's what makes me feel satisfied. And I just hope that continues to be that way during these last days, these few days we have left.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what really matters in the end, you know, like showing your essence, showing your message, but also showing what you have done to be here.
Are you nervous or excited for the preliminary competition?
I'm super excited. Now that I used my national costume yesterday, I'm super excited about the national costume show, but also for the swimsuit competition because we're going to wear our capes, and I received mine days ago because it arrived from Venezuela a few days ago. We designed it digitally, and then along with the artist I worked, she painted everything by hand. And you cannot imagine how detailed that cape is and the meaning it has behind. So I'm dying to get into the stage with that cape.
Can you tell us?
I will give you a clue, and it's that I already confirmed that I'm going to use one for the preliminary and one for the final night.
A different one.
A different one,
yeah.
Exactly. They are vibrant colors. I love to say that because I always dreamed with a silver gown. I gotta say it. I always dream with it because I love silver and gold. But for this occasion, I said it's like when you turn 15 in our countries, that is like super special and you need to choose the best dress ever. I'm feeling that way. So I chose the best dress I could ever imagine. I didn't even just chose it. My designer was incredibly amazing, and he understood from Venezuela. He's called Nidal. He understood precisely what I wanted to show during that night.
Nice. You're half Filipino, and of course Celeste is also half Filipino, and there's just gonna be a crazy sound in the audience. You think? How do you think that's going to affect both of your performances?
Well, to hear all the cheering and all the support, it just warms my heart. It really gets me energized on stage, and I've already met some people here in the hotel as well, some Filipinos, and the energy is just the best. I really feed off of it, and I'm so grateful for it.
Yeah. So Rbonney, yung national costume mo is this Filipino designer.
Yes.
What about your gowns?
The gowns, that as well, yes. I went with the same
also.
Designers, yes, Rian Fernandez, same designers as Miss USA, because I just wanted to stick to people that I trust and I love working with already.
Are going to be the two bases of the Miss Universe, so that is something very appealing to you.
Absolutely. I have always wanted to move to Asia or live in Asia. I've backpacked through Asia, Vietnam, Philippines, Thailand. So I have a special place in my heart for that. And actually, before COVID, I had plans to move to Manila.
Really?
And COVID kind of happened and the plans changed. So I still dream about doing that one day.
Then you won Miss USA and here you are.
I know, here we are now, yes.
Wow. How tough is the competition, Rbonney? How do you assess it?
Wow, the competition is so tough. As you can see, these are some of the most well-rounded, beautiful women from all over the world. But we are all special in our own way, and I think for whoever wins, it's meant to be that winner.
How about people in the Philippines? Do they actually message you and give you their support? How do you feel about all that?
Oh yes, I get messages, photos, texts, even on Instagram, even my family too. My parents just went to the Philippines last month and they had a celebration dinner for all my friends and family there. I couldn't make it because I was training for Miss Universe, but everybody has been so supportive and it means so much. It really helps me just propel and feel good going into the competition.
How do you stay so positive every day with the busyness of the schedule and just everything going around?
Well, I do get overwhelmed, I'll be honest, but I'm so grateful. Every day I just write down 5 things I'm grateful for. Today I thought I'm grateful for my sisters, I'm grateful for the hotel room and just to be here. And even if things are going wrong in life, if I just center myself and take a step back and realize what I have, it just makes me so happy.
I love that. Thanks. And finally, just your Filipino fans, your message for them as you compete here in the New Orleans.
Mabuhay Philippines. Thank you so much for your support. I'm having fun here. I'm working hard. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng tulong ninyo. Please watch the finals and thank you.